Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to West of Loathing, where we're just loathing everything. No, just joking, we're loving everything. This game is great. It is hilarious. And I am having a grand old time. Let's go to the silver plater and then on, and I realize I mispronounced that every time I said it in the previous game and only noticed it in editing. It's plater, not platter. So that makes a little bit more sense, and then we'll go into the pickle factory. There's a dusty wooden crate lying near the trail, and it turns out to be half full of old dynamite. That's probably not something that should be just lying out in the sun like that. Well, we'll give it a good home. You carefully pick out the freshest looking sticks and get away from the rest as quickly as possible. Yeah, dynamite starts sweating nitroglycerin when it gets old and hot, doesn't it? Maybe it's just when it gets old. Gets unstable. Alright, you got a big grinny sparkly smile there, sir. So this used to be the silver platter, apparently, because there looks like there should be another T there. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... Yeah, I did too. I thought it said platter, but I am incorrect. Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So, you need something plated? What are my options and why would I want to do that? He looked you up and down. I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add 1 to your maximum action points. I'm not sure I'm going to be holding on to this hat. Maybe something else? I could plate your melee weapon, what you're using there. It'll do more damage that way. This will increase the damage. Again, I'm not sure I want to do that, or even more against creatures vulnerable to silver. Maybe something else? I could plate your pistol, do more damage. Something else, don't really use my pistol. He looks through your pack and... Mouth? A turnip? That sounds like an interesting challenge. Say, that's a fine looking tongue you got there. I could plate that for sure. My actual tongue? The one in my head? Yup. What does... Oh, the turnip costs more than our tongue? Plate our tongue. Apparently that will give us a silver tongue? That sounds more in line, though that's a lot of meat. Let's do it. Well, anything for a weird life. You go ahead and silver plate my tongue. Why not? 2,000 meat. Open wide as you possibly can. The process is extremely painful. We got a perk, silver tongue, awesome. Immediately afterward, you ask him for a complete refund and he gives it to you. You gain 2,000 meat. It works. So we got a silver tongue for free. What exactly is that? Your tongue is actually silver. Well, silver plated, but you'll be able to convince people it's really silver. +3 moxie. Awesome. So can we get a discount on that turnip? We could do our hat. Once we get a hat we're pretty sure we want to keep for a while, we may do that. So turnip. What? It's not telling us what this for, but at 5,000 meat, that's got to be something incredible, right? Or maybe it's just a waste of 5,000 meat. Well, maybe later. I think I'm pretty happy for now. I mean... We got that done for free, so we still got our almost 3,000 meat, so eventually we'll get to 5,000 if we don't spend it otherwise. Let's head on to the pickle factory. There's a gang that needs to be brought in. You smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging towards you covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable, so it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Fight it. Why would we not? The old 1, 2, 3. And dead. Alright, a handful of loose teeth, just more skeleton parts. You won! Now to wash every part of you that even came near that thing. Alice gets more information. And we're at a closed pickle factory. Haunted. Missing letters. Yay, a haunted pickle factory. Is it really haunted? What do you think about this place? The bandits try to hold up in this old pickle factory. Woof! That's them done for. What do you mean? This place is haunted to the gills. I heard about it when I was asking around about the necromancer. Doesn't seem to be related, but it's apparently very, very dangerous. Yikes. So it is indeed haunted? Gretcha Vloss. She was very, very terrible. More pepperoni. Of course. More tombstone pizzas. As spooky as this factory is, the woods beyond it are even spookier. You should probably take your chances here. Alright. Well, let's do it. We came here to get this done. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Mrs. Vlass is going to be so mad she might literally bite your head off. Well, okay, well, not literally, probably. Quick, get suited up. Are we having a vision? You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Mrs. Vlass, as predicted, is furious. Late again. You better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're going to find a place with a nice dormitory and reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work or you're on pickle hopper duty. Start our shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the cuke shunts, short for cucumber, okay, to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Blast knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it, damn it, damn it. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Vlass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift. You get over to the salt tank. Now. Oh, God. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Cough on your own time. Get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976, idiot. Please let me out of here. You get another 180-second break before third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumor that they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh no, please let me out. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You've tried to work with your eyes closed, but Mrs. Vlass screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low or too high, or just for no particular reason. I got that impression. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out, please let me out. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. What a wonderful life, right? With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination or possession or whatever the hell that was. Jeez. You could still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. If ever there was a warning, that was it, but we're here to do a job, and we're going to see it to the end. Enter the pickle factory. Well, there's still haze around here, isn't there? Trash smells like gherkins. Sweet pickles, dill pickle or garlic dill pickles, bread and butter pickles. Cornichons? Never heard that word. Half sour pickle? You don't even know what those are. Nope. Dill pickles. Okay. It says factory activation lever. Pull it. You pull the lever and nothing happens. Something in the machinery rooms must not be set up correctly. Rats. Thought we were after a gang here. Huke shunt. Lever here. Hopper 1. Oh, there's a ghost. You approach the ghost. Gotta. Can't sleep till it's right. You all right there, partner? Or we could just fight him, so... Is this a choice between a puzzle and just fighting? Can't sleep. Yikes. Huke shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. Indicator 13 to 5 to 15. So I'm guessing we have to solve this by the vision. I think it said that we want these all even. 13, 5, 15. Maybe we can just shoot the ghost and that'll solve it, but I guess we should make an effort. What do these do? 15, 4, 14. So that moves all of them. 15, 4, 14. 17. So it moves this one 2. This one down 1. This one up 2. This one down 1. And this one down 1 as well. Okay, so whichever one we hit moves the one it's associated with 2 and the other 2 1. Gotcha. 12, 14, 4. I wonder, can we cheese this? Let's get them. Oh, is that as high as it goes? 22, 6, and 5. I was hoping we could max them all out. Maybe this way? No. That'll go up to 22. This is at 1. Let's see. So that one's staying down there at 1. Think these two are even now? They are, so can we do this one and get them all even? See what they're at. 9, 12. Yeah, that should do it. 11, 11. 11. Yay. Gotta, can't sleep till it's right. It's okay, I took care of the cucumbers. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. You got an item. Pile of bones and cucumbers. Rest in peace, poor guy. Awesome. That's cool. What are these cucumbers for? It's probably 40% bones and 60% cucumbers, if you had to guess. Etched into the skin of one of the cucumbers, you see the phrase, all the same, all the same, all the same. Gotcha. I'm not sure I remember the rest of that vision. There was specific things to do in these, right? You approach the ghost. Salt, salt, salt. Gotta salt the salt, salt. You all right there? Salt. Geez, okay, salt, calm down. Okay. I don't remember the... Can we go out here and interact with this door again? Oh, darn it. I don't remember the parts per thousand. Dangerous, yikes. I should have written that down. Is there Any other information anywhere else? Oh, we could commune with Gretcha. I guess she was the lady for 20 mysticality. Can we get up to 20? Let's see. We're at 13. We've got a liver and a spleen slot left. 1 mysticality from that. Ooh, 6 from this. That'll do it then. Let's eat the cow tongue. Tongue is extremely gross, and this tongue came from a literally demonic cow. Are you sure you want to eat? Oh wait, that's a food. My food's full. So all we can do is liver and spleen, and there's not enough between our alcohol and our potions to get us there. Unless I have enough experience, and I don't. Darn it, I guess I could go back and recheck the footage. Yeah, excuse me while I do that for a second. Alright, it is 976 parts per thousand on the salt. So let's see what the mechanisms do here. Coarse salt adjustment. The salinity meter on the tank reads 531. Pull it. 630. So this goes up by 100. We want 976. So we need to go... Oh, it only goes up. So there's 9. Salt adjustment. What's this one? Up by 10. And this is... Okay, so this is easy. So... And there it is. Salt is correct now. Well, that was easier than the cucumbers. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground. Salt-crusted skull. Are these skeletons I'm getting the proof that we took care of this gang? Are these the gang members? This skull bears the marks of prolonged and very strange torture. Etched into the back of the skull is the number 976. Really etched on his brain, so to speak. The vinegar is 190 degrees. Okay. How do we do this? Ooh. You all right? I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay. Steam release valve. 93. We got to get up to 190. We can add coal. Use the bellows. We've got a shovel. I'm guessing adding coal increases the temperature. Oh, we can put multiple shovels in. We're going up to 190. Let's put about 10 and see how that does. 93. Oh, do we have to do the bellows? 27 degrees. So 120. So 10 is 27 degrees. So let's do 20. And pump it. 72 degrees. Which is 2 degrees too hot, so we need to let some off, which I guess the steam valve is going to do. Hiss. And that takes 10 degrees off. So, we need to get 10 degrees above and then release, or, let's see what 1 does for us. 5 degrees. So, it's going to be a little rough. Does each shovelful do the same amount? So does this do 10 degrees? No, this did 11 degrees. It's 198. And we need 2 more degrees to have enough that the steam valve letting off will do that. If we do 11, if we do 2 11s, that should take us to an even number if they're consistent every time. 11. 12. Damn it. One. 6 degrees. So now we need 3. 2. 13. Ah, and we got it even. So we need to lower it 5 times if this does the same every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 190. Excellent. I got it. Vinegar is 190 degrees. Vinegar soaked bones. Sweet. These bones are all rubbery because they've been soaked in vinegar. Gross. You can faintly make out the number 190 scratched into one of the bones. Yikes. They certainly died for their craft, didn't they? Can we take an additional shovel and just sell it? We can, I guess. Yeah, we got 2 shovels. Maybe they have a chance of breaking, so it might be actually good to have a second one. So we can activate this now, I would imagine. What does that do? You pull the lever and there's a deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in the receptacle to the left of the switch. 3 ghost pickles. All that work for 3 pickles. No wonder this place went out of business. Yup. Makes you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning you into a spooky ghost. Sweet. This is the ghost of a pickle, brined in mystery and vinegar. Can we make more? This door just leads to an empty, dusty room. Huh. You could have sworn that there were a bunch of cucumber storage tubs in there before. Oh, did everything disappear? And a ghost? Why would you make something like that up? I don't know. But apparently we're done here? Alright. Hopefully they will let us turn these bones in for the gang back in Dirtwater, and we need to also take a little nap. See if that kills all the skeletons at Fort Aldad. Off to one side of the trail you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and rode down on us. That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers. Isn't there something you can do to help us? Sure. Give them a ride. Hey, wait, haven't we had this encounter where they say they're just cart horses and then we help them back? I guess it can repeat random encounters? Sure, let's help them to Dirtwater for 10 experience. Who am I to argue with free experience, I suppose? All right, let's go and turn this in to the jail. Hello. Hey there, what's the good word? Here's the guys in the pickle factory, sorta. What in the world? It's the Gherkin brothers, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. 1,500 meat. Sweet. Looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. So are they in the ghost cell down here? I want to see that. They are. Sweet. Haha. I guess if we hadn't killed everybody else, they'd all be in these cells too. Oh well, I don't regret it. Let's go sleep it off, as it were. See, I guess this is her bed? Yeah, this is Alice's bed. So we sleep over here. You go to sleep. You dream that you're having a strange conversation with a dark secret while fleeing from a cloud of vapor. Weirdly, an FBI agent asks you for a light. You wake up drenched in sweat. Well, okay then. You wake up refreshed and restored and hungry and sober. Let's mosey. The second day of the rest of your life. Wow, that's only day 2? So I guess time only passes when you sleep. See. We still got a little bit of bonus stats, I guess, from our equipment, so that's not bad. We got food we can partake of if we need to. We need to also insult ourselves, right? Angry. +3, can we do it again? We've got higher pain tolerance, right? We do. What is our pain tolerance? I guess that's under grit. So we got a pain tolerance of 3 right now. So can we do it one more time? Yeah, you call yourself a green-headed, green-booted jerk. Will it let me just keep doing it and tell me when I can't? You better not insult yourself anymore. You get any angrier, you're liable to pass out. Okay, so 3 is the most, but that's +9 to everything. That is freaking awesome. Sweet. That's without any consumables being used. Let's head back out, shall we? And head back to Fort Aldad and see if that skeleton army is in fact deceased. for the second time. Wandering Sally. Oh, that reminds me, I need to go to Button Willow's store. Maybe she's restocked. See if Wandering Sally has any new books. Ooh, she got a postcard we can mail our family, can't we? Disposable binoculars. What do these do? Used to discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point. It's not worth 200 gold to me, I don't think. Locks, needles are always worth buying, I think. We've got a pickaxe. Unfortunately, no books this time, but we have been fairly lucky with books so far, so I'm not going to complain. Let's go... I know we were headed up to Fort Aldad, but let's go to Button Willow's store. I want some skill books. Oh, we just found a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean a cactus you're passing, not a cactus that's passing you. It only looked like it was passing because of your frame of reference. Fair enough. These will come in handy. They also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. No, then they would be a monocular or a spyglass. Hello, Miss Buttonwillow. Have you got new inventory? Everybody's got soap, it appears. No books, though. We could go ahead and buy this hammer and nails, but we're so close to that 5,000 meat, and I'm really curious as to what that turnip is. If it was a skill book, I would have bought it, but as it is. See, there's our binoculars. Got 18 needles. We are needle rich. So, Fort Aldad, here we come. A shot rings out and something buzzes past your ear. You quickly dive behind a rock just in case those two things are connected and not just, say, someone hunting nearby and also there's a bee. Peering carefully around your rock, you eventually spot movement in the underbrush. It's a hunter with an old-fashioned matchlock rifle and cloak with leaves stuck to it, which is less effective as camouflage than it sounds because all the trees around here are pine trees. You also notice that he's been out here a very long time, which you can infer from the way he is literally a skeleton. We need to raise our intimidating. This is the second check that wants 3 intimidating, and we haven't got it. Let's fight him. And you're dead. Sweet. Cargo pants. Ooh, what are those? We'll check once we get to the fort. +4 pistol attack damage is not something I'm interested in. These things were out of style before your grandfather was born. That said, they've got lots of little pockets for you to keep bullets and extra gunpowder and stuff in. Well, I'll just keep them for Grandpa, if Grandpa is still with us. It appears that Alice's idea worked. There's not a single skeleton left alive in the fort. 110 experience is awesome. I didn't know skeletons eat, and I didn't know that they crap, but I guess you learn something new every day. And that's 2 things, so we're ahead of the game. Heck yeah. Sweet. Does this count as a high vantage point for our binoculars? You climb up the watchtower, take a look around, nice view from up here. We can use our binoculars. A mine. Lost Dutch oven mine. Okay, game. You got me. And we threw our binoculars away. Apparently, like books, they are a one-time use thing. Is there anything else that we can do here in the fort? We could fight some more skeletons over here, I suppose. Is it still just the diary? Yes, it is. Ignore it. Oh yeah, let's see if we can, we can raise intimidate, and I think that's probably for the best since we're missing out on checks because of that. And, hell, we might as well go to the Lost Dutch Oven Mine, right? Since it's so close. A burly, grizzled man in leather, well, everything, is busy peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, "Bother me and you'll be next." And then he actually says it. Yeah, I got that. And now it wants intimidating 5. Jeez Louise, we're far away from that. We can... Well, we're comrades. We got a skinning knife. That's not a knife. This is... Don't be stupid. They're both knives, so you're a skinner too, huh? Well, not professionally or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. All right. Come over here and watch close. I'll show you a couple tricks. Sure. You don't really understand the tricks, but they result in you getting some free skins and you're happy. Another extra thick leather. Another coal snake skin. I want a different kind of snake skin. I don't want Moxie. Thank you though. All right. Well, let's, we can forage. Sweet. Wow, those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, not without some stench resistance at least. Well, luckily we have such a thing. Is this ever going to be useful for anything other than selling? It doesn't say just sell it, which makes me think it will be. Let's equip our stench resistance in our offhand. And can we still not? Okay, yeah, the stench here is barely tolerable. Don't know why it wasn't letting me go to the right there. Lockers. These lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Loot them. Miner's pants and a gas mask. Huh, could have used this 5 minutes ago. See. This thing was hard to see out of even before it sat in a dusty mine for 15 years. -3 to muscle mysticality and moxie and 15% stench resistance. I'll just stick with my flowers, thank you very much. Miner's pants. You can't wear these if you're over 18 feet tall, because they'd be way too small for you. Ha! 2 armor. Think I'm gonna stick with my plus to muscle. Thank you very much. The miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Grab what's left. Okay, so the smell isn't actually bad in here? Does that mean I can re-equip my porcelain cow just in case? We need those stats? We can. Cool. What did we pick up? Sarsaparilla, Vienna blood sausages, instant grits. Okay, just stuff we already had. Ooh! Do you see what I see? Of course you do. The greatest thing in the entire game. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although, oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Have you not been paying attention? We're going to do this. It changed my options out trying to get me to say fine, but I'm not going to say fine. I'm doing this. Inspect the spittoon. Aw, geez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blacked with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what this smells like. Listen, you're not going to discourage me. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies, and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. No surrender, no retreat. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole in the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Spit-soaked pants. I'm thrilled. What do they do? 2 armor and 2 speed? I still don't think I would take them. Well, they are strictly 1 more stat point, so maybe we'll wear them. These pants look and smell like they were used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon. There's a very good reason for that, sure. Let's do it. Lowers our muscle a little bit, but we'll take the overall greater stats, I suppose. Crate of mining supplies, you presume. Pry it open. Dynamite and a sulfur match. Well, I was going to continue on, but I just happened to glance over at our recording time, and I think we should call this episode here. We will continue exploring the Dutch oven mine in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.